Well, hello and good morning, my crafting friends. Welcome, Monday morning. I hope you had an awesome weekend. I had a fantastic weekend. You know, all weekends are good, right? But sometimes you got stuff going on and it just all clicks. So we were at a wedding on Saturday. What a beautiful day for a wedding. Middle of September, not something you count on, something you always hope for, but it was a beautiful day. And the ceremony was outside. It was at a golf course, of course, lovely setting. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful day. It was almost too warm, but it wasn't. It was okay. Um, but then the reception was inside, and so it was air conditioned and climate controlled and all that. So beautiful, wonderful wedding. So that was Saturday, and then yesterday, my synchro practices started up. We're back for our 24-25 season, and and look, I can still move. I don't hurt. Um, I worked hard. I was tired. We did stop a little bit early, but first day back, that's I think I did fairly well. So anyway, it was so awesome to be back in the pool. I miss my synchro. It's hard to do synchro in the lake. I swim and I do things in the water, but it's hard to do synchro in a lake. So that gets a little tricky. So I don't do a whole lot of that through the summer. So it's good to be back in the pool where it's a little bit easier to do those things. So anyway, welcome. This is Monday Mojo, Monday Motivator, kick off your week. It doesn't have an official name yet. I had called it Monday Mojo on Friday when I did Monday Mojo on Friday last week. And I asked people to suggest some names for me. So someone has suggested Monday Motivator. So that's what I typed in the description today. But I'm still looking for any of your suggestions. If you have anything, any wonderful creative ideas on a name, do share them. And then I'm also kind of looking for time. So 10 o'clock Monday morning is one consideration. A couple of my friends out on the West Coast said, 10 o'clock your time, that's like 7 o'clock our time. And guess what? We're getting up, we're getting ready for school, getting ready for work, getting ready, kicking off our day. Maybe noon your time. And then, our day has kind of started. Kids are out the door and on the bus. So, perhaps mom has time to sit down, relax with a coffee and join me here. So that's a consideration at this point. No decisions have been made. So um, still thinking about it, checking it out. So we'll do 10 o'clock today, and I will keep you posted. Hopefully I'll keep you posted. I was thinking, I'm not even sure this made it to my Sunday email with my schedule of events. Hopefully it did. I kind of think I put it in there, but this is all brand new, so who knows? Anyway, if you are here, say hello. If you are watching the replay, let me know that you stopped by. Let me know what you think of this. This is something brand new for me. This is a new event. And, right now it's early morning, so perhaps you have your cup of coffee on the go, your Java, your Monday Java, or I don't have a good MM thing for that, but I'll have a sip of coffee and think about it. Anyway, let's see what else. One card, just kick off your day, some tips, some tricks, um, a little inspiration to get your week going, and a little check-in and hello. So I hope you can join me. And if you can't join me when I'm live, then I hope you can find a few minutes to watch the replay and check out the card that I share. Oh, I'm also something else I'm kind of changing up here. Sorry, I'm thinking on the fly here. What else did I know there's something else I wanted to mention. So at this point, I have Facebook Lives on Monday. And if we go to noon, then this may become lunch break again. Do you remember way back when I used to do lunch break, middle of the day? And you could join me on your lunch break and I would share a little bit of crafting with you. So might go back to doing lunch break. We will see. But Monday, I will have a Facebook Live. Wednesday, at 4 o'clock Eastern time, I have Craft Spot. And Thursday at 7, I do Connie's Craft Along. So 3 Facebook Lives a week. Mystery stamping gets in the way. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to handle that one. It doesn't get in the way because we love mystery stamping, but that's on a Thursday, and I don't do Connie's Craft Along that week. Still love to have you join me, but it's on Zoom, and I don't record that. That everything remains a mystery. But I do 3 Facebook Lives a week. And so I am going to turn that into a card kit for you. So there will be 3 cards, and I will send you a kit to make all 3 of those cards with a qualifying order each week. Well, what's a qualifying order, you ask? Easy. Just place a minimum $35 order in my online store using my current host code. And as you will see when we head down to the craft table, I have put it on the screen. So you can snap a quick screen print, or you can jot it down. You can always find it on my webpage, greatstampingwithconnie.com. And it is always in my emails. And if you are not on my email list, shame on you. You want to sign up, because we have the 12 weeks of Christmas will be kicking off in, my calendar says August. I haven't been home for a while, but 2 weeks, next week, next week. Oh my goodness, where is September going? The time is just flying. But anyway, that is going to kick off really soon. So you want to make sure you're on my mailing list so that you can get a free tutorial, video and PDF tutorial for a project every single week for 12 weeks. So make sure you're on my mailing list. Go sign up now, right now, then come back. Okay, shall we do a little crafting? I think we should, right? I have blathered on long enough. Look, there's that host code I mentioned. So minimum $35 order, and I will send you a kit to make all 3 cards that I will share with you this week during my Facebook Lives. So, okay, let's do some crafting. So this week I am going to be sharing the Autumn Expressions bundle. Look at that font. Is that not just the most gorgeous font? It's beautiful, elegant. It makes me think about the sort of the jewel tones of autumn. So yeah, it all comes together. Anyway, that is the stamp set that we will be using this week. And this, so I should pull this out of here so it's not shiny. This is the die set. Okay, I just got this. I unpacked this last night, so I have not used any of these yet, but we are going to use a couple of them this morning, so, or a few of them this morning. So that is the coordinating die that is part of this Autumn Expressions bundle. Okay, so we are just going to celebrate autumn, and I have pulled out the time to celebrate sentiment from Round We Go. We used this the other week, you may recall. And that was a class that some of you qualified for with your online order. So this is going to be another one that you can get, and you will always have access to these videos to go back and see exactly what the cards looked like and how we made them and all those sorts of things. I will not be sending a PDF tutorial. I will send you the measurements so that you can recreate the cards later. You'll have all the sizing, but it won't be a full tutorial of the how-tos and the what-fors and all that. That's what these videos are for. So you will have everything you need to recreate the cards, just in a little different fashion than you might be used to from me. So kicking off something new. Here we go. Okay. So my tip of the week here is not a new one. It's one that I have shared many times, but because this is a brand new stamp set, I thought it might be a good idea to just do a little reminder of how I mount the stickers on my stamps because as you likely know, you get one kick at that, right? And if you don't get it on nicely, look at that, sorry, camera's trying to focus. If you don't get it on nicely, it's on wrong forever. So this is what I do. You have your sheet with your sentiment stickers on. So you're just going to pull this off of here. This is where you can see the cut line there. And then I'm just going to plunk it down onto a clear block. Okay. And then you can take these pieces off. There we go. This camera is up so much higher than my one at the cottage. I think I really need to move my mount so I can be a little bit closer to where I'm trying to work. And then your stamp has protective backing on it as well. So you are going to peel that off and then you are ready to put it together. So I'm just going to put this face down, and then this is my sticker. Very sticky, one shot. Okay. And I am going to come over here and hover over my stamp, and it is very easy to see. Even though it's clear, it's very easy to see the edge of the sticker. You just give it a little press, and then that is mounted perfectly. Okay, so that's such an easy way to mount your stamps. And as I say, I have shared that a few times, but it's always worth repeating. And I think to do it when I get a new stamp set that I want to use and I haven't put it together right before I want to go live. So here's another one. Here's the wheat stamp. So again, I had put the sticker on here and I'm just pulling these pieces off, and then the protective backing on the stamp. Set it face down, come in, hover over it, and if you move it, you can see exactly where the edge of the sticker is. Give it a little press, and there you have it. Look at that. Ready to use, which is good because I plan to use it. And I'm going to use this leaf. So let's put him on a block as well. There we go. Okay. So for my card, I have Cherry Cobbler card base, standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I am just going to fold that in half and give it a really nice press with my bone folder. There we go. And then we have a piece of wild wheat cardstock, and this is 5 by 3 3/4. And I have embossed it. Actually, it goes this way. I have embossed it with the, it's called Leaf Fall 3D embossing folder. And it's just a trail of leaves, and it's lovely. And you could do it this way, that it doesn't really have an up or a down. I just happen to know that I had the smaller area here when I embossed it. So that will go on to there. But then we need some decoration and some sentiments and things. So as I said, I have Time to Celebrate. And then I have this one from the Autumn Expression stamp set. And it says, "May the beauty of the season fill your heart with joy." Isn't that lovely? Morning, Lorna. Welcome. Glad you could stop in and see okay, the first official, because last Friday it wasn't Monday for my Monday kicking off the week sort of thing, but now it's Monday, so here we go. Okay, wild wheat ink I am going to use, and this is basic beige, and these die cuts, look at me, I am getting a little bit organized. Don't count on it always being that way, but this is from Nested Essentials, and this is from Peaceful Season. Peaceful Season is one of the new bundles in the fall mini catalog. It's actually got Christmas things in it. It cuts out the word Christmas in a double layer, and it's beautiful. But it also has these great sentiment boxes too. So So those are the two that I decided to use. So I am just going to, too much stuff here, don't I? Okay, wild wheat, pick it up. Time to celebrate. I'm gonna celebrate autumn because it's with all the colors of autumn, it just, it is a celebration, right? Okay, so there's that. This little clean off, and then I am going to come in with this one right here. Okay, here, tip number 2 for the week. When you're putting this onto something like this that's already cut out and you want to get it centered, if you remember, and I usually don't until it doesn't work well, but take a peek at your stamp. Can you see? Let me just hold this up. Oh, it doesn't look very different here, but on this end, where's the camera? Okay, so my letters are quite close to the end of the rubber. And by comparison, and I know it's hard on camera, but by comparison, this is a larger gap at the end here. Not a whole lot, it's not huge, but it is bigger. So you could trim your rubber a little bit, or just know that this end is closer to the end of what I see here than this end. So I just need to be over this way slightly to get it in the middle. And let's see how we do. I did practice before I went live, and I did really well. So we'll see if I can do it twice. So I'm not quite in the center of this die cut. I am a little bit to the right. But look at that. That's about as close to centered as well as I'm gonna get. But so just, and as I say, I don't usually remember until I stamp something 3 times. If you keep doing what you've always done, you're gonna anyway, yeah. So 3 times I stamp it going, why isn't this in the center? Why is this off to the side? And then it's like, oh yeah, check your stamp. Make sure that the rubber edges are similar in size. And if they're not, adjust accordingly. As I say, you can trim your rubber, or you can just know and adjust. Either will work. So, okay, so now we have our sentiment pieces, but we need some accent things. And I was thinking some of this. So here's my thoughts. I do have a piece of basic beige. I'm not sure whether I want my wheat on basic beige, which is this color. Or I probably don't want it on wild wheat, do I? I'm thinking no. We're going to put it on here. And I think we might change up our colors a little bit and bring in pecan pie. Just to, add some other colors. Maybe I'll do one of each. So I am going to stamp this sideways on here. Oh, a little bit hard to tell the color exactly on camera, I suspect, but that's lovely. I really like pecan pie on basic beige cardstock. That works really, really well. So I will do another one just in the wild wheat, just in case I want more than one. I don't know that I want more than one, but while we're here, let's just give her a stamp. There we go. I like these kinds of stamps that are sort of long and proportionately narrow. I find them easy to accent things for some reason. Don't ask me why. It's just me. Don't look for logic. At Synchro yesterday, my duet partner, we were doing something and I said, oh, this arm is hurting, but only one arm. And he said, well, it's the because you're not in balance, or I think he said imbalanced. Anyway, like, oh yeah, well, that's not new news. So is that gonna show up in there? I think that will show up. Okay, this is Pretty Peacock ink on Pretty Peacock cardstock. And I'm just stamping while I talk here. But I don't think I want 4 leaves, but I've stamped 4. So That will be more than enough. Okay, get this closed up, and then I just need to come down here and grab this little guy. Oh, I probably need to cut that cardstock. So, mini cut and emboss machine, but as you know, your paper can't be too wide because that's only 3 inches. It's not like the big boss. This is just the mini boss. So, I'm a little bit in camera there. It's fine. I'm just going to cut my cardstock here so that it will fit in easily. Okay, bring this guy back down here. And then I'm going to put, oh, I need the dies, don't I? So here's the one that will go around the leaf. And then we have this one that will go around. These are really sticky because they've not been off of here yet. Yeah, I'm going to take this big guy off of here so he doesn't get, so I can reach in and get the other. Oh my goodness. Once I'm using these, I mount them on magnet sheets. So different people do different things, but I keep all of my dies together. Some people keep them with their stamps. I keep all of my dies together, and I like to put them on magnet sheets rather than having to stick them down here every time and pull them off. There's also, as you can see, there's a couple of leaf dies that that just cut out leaves all on their own, that kind of thing. So we might do a couple of those, but let's get these guys cut. Now, I don't generally use washi tape, but let's just, because we don't want to be here all day, let's do this to see if we can hold that in place and get it right first time through. I'm not even positive that's in the right place, but we're going to give it a go. I'll put this down here. I need new washi tape on this machine though, because that didn't feel too sticky, and you don't want it too sticky. If you're using, you can use tape, like painter's tape or washi tape. Oh, look, I do have the roll here though. And if it feels super sticky when you are starting, just tape it to your skin somewhere, and the oils from your skin will make it a little less sticky. You need to find the beginning of this. I don't think that's the beginning. Okay. Your Monday morning challenge. Maybe that was the beginning and it's off on an angle. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. So I'm just going to pull a piece of this off, and I'm just going to do this just so it's not super sticky, because you don't want it to tear your image when you lift it off. You don't want to, if you tear your excess paper, that's not the end of the world, but you don't want it to tear the piece underneath the die part. So just feed this in here. Get that. I have this plate only halfway up. I'm not sure. I may need to put it in a little bit further. I didn't realize I had so much plate out the other end here. Let's try this a bit further down. There we go. Hopefully I haven't moved anything. I don't have them quite even. It's hard when you're working on an angle, I have to tell you that. So you know what? I'm just going to turn this so that I can get it all lined up a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Coming out the other side, a little bit of wiggling. And hopefully this is in the right place. It's pretty close. It's not perfect, but See how this one is. This one, yeah, that one's not quite right either. Gosh, these angles. Okay, I think this will be okay though. I'm just going to trim that off a little bit with my scissors, and we will go with that. I just need a little piece of cherry cobbler. I shall return, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you're looking for scraps, you can only find itty bitty ones. You want something larger. So now I was looking for something small. I could only find larger ones, but that's okay. I'm gonna, oh, yes, it's not okay. Well, it is okay. I can cut it. Okay. So let's just trim a bit of this off here. There we go. And I'm going to run through. Yeah, maybe I'll just do it this way. A little easier to set this up. Now, these I don't need to worry so much about getting the everything in the exact right spot because I'm not around an image at all. So I'm going to put this on and I'm going to do one more of these leaves in case I want to use two. You can't even see what I'm doing, can you? Okay. Coming up here, putting this around here. Go. And that is on. I turn this around actually, just so I don't have to worry about the plate. Oh, that didn't stick well. Okay, time for new washi tape. Where did that? Oh, there's the other piece that I just started. It will be a little stickier. Might work a little bit better. Okay. I think part of my challenge, shall we say, with little guy is that it's a small plate, and I'm big. Come in and a big brute, shall we say, perhaps. Anyway, we'll get this going. Whoops, I got that in the wrong place. And now, oh, piece of washi tape. Okay, well, this is why I don't die cut on camera too often. I get sometimes it goes so easily and so cooperatively, and other times I just seem to struggle with getting it all to go the way I want it to. Okay, there we go. Okay, coming out the top end here, a little bit of wiggling again. There we go. Okay, let's see what we have this time. So we have this leaf. This is, oh, I like that leaf. He's got a little bit of embossed detail on him, some little dots. Can you see those? Isn't that lovely? I do like that one. Okay, and then we have another one of these guys. Let's just take this washi tape off of here. Very carefully. You can see I'm being very gentle with this because it's still quite sticky. And I don't want to destroy my cardstock. So just going slow, easing it off. And then I don't know whether you noticed or not, I just stick it right on there. And then it's available for the next time, and it's already getting a little bit less sticky. So so that we won't destroy things. Yeah. All right, I think that'll be enough. We'll go with that for now and see how it all comes together. So this guy, I could leave this, but just gonna trim him off a tiny bit. I'm still leaving a cardstock border outside the stamping, but just a little bit closer. And then bring all these pieces back in. So I'm gonna put this guy down here, this guy up here, and then my thought was that these would just accent this. Something like that. I don't know that we need all of that, maybe just three little accent guys. Something like this. I want him tall, but something like that. I think that may work. Okay, let's do it, shall we? Okay. Now I could, you can put ribbon in here, but oh, what if I did something like this? Put it over to this edge or this edge. Because I have this, I wasn't quite, okay, wasn't quite sure, but look at this. This is wild wheat, rustic striped ribbon. So look at that. Can you see the texture in that ribbon? Isn't that lovely? Again, brand new product. I haven't played with it yet. Just gonna snip the end off. It's super soft, so I'm sure it's gonna make, it would make a really nice bow. However, I think maybe what I'll do is just do a little folded bit under here. That might work. Okay, so I'm taking about not very much, 3 inches, about 3 inches. Cutting a pretty decent angle on the ends, and then it will just fold and attach to that. I think so. Okay, so I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of this piece. Ooh. Attempt to put some adhesive on the back of this piece. Oh. And then, whoops, let's keep it off of like there. Okay. And then I'm just going to put that right onto there like that. Peel my fingers off. Okay. And then we will use dimensionals to pop him up onto our card. Okay. Hello, Kathy. Thanks for stopping in. Kicking off the morning, shall we say. Just finding you. Yes, this is brand new. And I said at the beginning, I'm not even positive I put it in my weekly email to tell people. So I'm planning to go live on Mondays. 10 o'clock is kind of the time I have right now, but it may change, because I had a couple of friends from out west and they said, oh, that's a little early. We're kind of, getting the kids off to school and everything. Maybe noon my time. And so we might go back to doing lunch break at noon. Not sure yet, but it's Monday morning for now to kick off the week and start off with a little bit of inspiration and crafting. And I put some adhesive down here, and it's really not really not where I need it to hold these things. So here's what I'm going to do. Since I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals anyway, just rolling some of this adhesive off of here. I'm going to put the dimensionals onto this and cover over some of that adhesive so that it doesn't sink down and stick where I don't want it to stick. Okay, so I'm going to put this down on my cardstock. So this week I am celebrating autumn using the Autumn Expressions bundle. And I will be live on Facebook 3 times. And if you place a qualifying order of at least $35 using my current host code, I will send you a kit to make all 3 of the cards. Hey, there we go. Now I'm going to, I haven't used any of these glues for a while, having been at the cottage. So hopefully this guy squeezes out okay. Seems to be doing all right. So I'm going to tuck him down flat and nice and high. And then I am going to put dimensionals, I think, on these guys, and I'll tuck them under. He should be okay just with one. Actually, I think they will poke in just fine then. Okay, so whoops. Oh, look, I just flicked that backing onto the ground. Who knew, right? Dimensional backings on the floor. Anybody have that? Anybody ever seen that happen? I know it's highly unusual, right? That could go right out there too. Does that work? No, we'll just tuck it in. There. And then this on here could pop it up. I think perhaps we will just go quickly. It's early, yes, and that's it's early for you in Alberta, and even earlier for my our friends out on the West Coast. So, oh, doing laundry. Oh, well, you know, scrolling through Facebook while you do laundry. That is one way to get the laundry done, isn't it? I'm glad you found me, Kathy. And you know, it's good that you're getting the laundry done too. That's look at us multitasking, right? Okay, now get these guys off of here. We'll get this down. And then we're at the fun part. This has been a little slower than I thought. I was sort of thinking that these will generally be kind of a quick thing, you know, half an hour or so. So we're going a little bit over today, but it's the first day. So there we go. I'm learning the process. Yes, it's okay, I'm messing up. What can I say? But we're almost finished with this guy. Oh, look, don't you love cherry cobbler and wild wheat together? You know, true confession, wild wheat, not my favorite color, but oh my goodness, it does have a place. It really does. Yes, so there we go. Cherry cobbler and wild wheat, and just a little bit of pretty peacock. I wonder if I needed more. Did I need more pretty peacock in there? I'm just looking at that now. I wonder, did we need a second leaf? A second leaf? I could, ooh. No, I think we're just getting messy now, aren't we? Under the ribbon, over the ribbon. Too much trying to get the pretty peacock in. I should have thought of that before. Maybe we'll embellish with pretty peacock. That might fix things, eh? So look, we have these petal pink and pretty peacock foiled gems. Could put some of those on, and that would pick up the. See, look at that. I was going to use. Tell you, I have to show you what I was thinking, and maybe we'll look at it and go, oh yeah, no, that doesn't really go anyway. If I can find them. Here we go. Look, faux glass gems. Aren't they nice? I used some of these the other day. But so this would have been wild wheat on wild wheat. So that wouldn't have been as nice. And I don't have any mossy meadow, and I don't have Cajun craze or Calypso coral. So see, they wouldn't have worked. That's why you know, the whole pretty peacock came in. Oh, oh, okay, Kathy. I was so with you at first. When I first saw wild wheat, I thought, oh no, that does not go there. But you know what? I've seen it and it looks like gold. Um, so let me encourage you to maybe, surely you have a package of the mixed in colors of cardstock. Did you get one of those way back when? And the wild wheat is still sitting in there, but you could pull it out and just, give it a try. It does coordinate it's almost a neutral in that it coordinates with so many different colors. So yeah. But I hear you. I was so with you. It's like, oh no, don't like that. And I actually just ordered another pack of cardstock recently because I thought, you know what? I am using this and it's kind of working. So sort of learned my lesson, but I still, I did try that petal pink one day, putting it with what was it, peach pie or something that we put it with, and it actually when you made it look orange, it was okay. I still can't wrap my brain around that one. So petal pink is still on my list. So I guess you could have wild wheat on your list, but we are kind of we do get to those things, don't we? Anyway, here's the card celebrating autumn and may the beauty of the season, the wild wheat beauty, perhaps, fill your heart with joy. Is that crooked? That almost looks crooked now that I lift it up and look at it. Can I still get it off? Get it up. Come on. There we go. Just needs a little lift on that edge. Might have to play with that. Not sure, but anyway, there we go. We'll just come back here for a moment. So that is my Monday motivator or Monday motivation. Monday motivation, I think. I can't even remember what I typed now. But if you have a catchy name for this Monday event that you'd like to see, maybe we'll cycle through a few names and see what works or something. So oh, there's something about petal pink. I just have to take a look at this. You with me on petal pink too? Yes. Yeah. You too, Kathy. You have an awesome day. Get the laundry done quick so you can enjoy the rest of the beautiful day. Once again, card kit, 3 cards free with a minimum $35 order from my online store using this host code. I will send those kits out after the end of the week, and you will have these videos to refer to, and you can craft and make your own version of these 3 cards in whatever colors you like. All righty. Have an awesome day, everyone, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope to craft with you again really soon. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.